I lied about my broken phone and somehow got a free 1,800 upgrade. This happened last year and I still feel weird about it. I had an iPhone 13 Pro that I'd been using for about 2 years. It wasn't brand new anymore, but it worked perfectly fine until I dropped it in the dumbest way possible. I was sitting on my bed, maybe like 2 feet off the ground, and it slipped out of my hand. No case, no screen protector, just straight onto the tile floor. The back shattered. Not like a small crack, completely spiderweb. Still usable, but it looked horrible. I checked repair prices and Apple wanted something like $500 to fix it properly, which I absolutely could not afford at the time. So I just lived with it. A few weeks later, the phone started acting weird. Random restarts, battery draining super fast. Sometimes the screen would just freeze. I don't even know if it was related to the drop or just bad timing. Eventually, it got so annoying that I decided to take it to the Apple store. The guy there ran diagnostics and said there was a hardware issue, probably motherboard related. He asked if the phone had any physical damage. And here's where I messed up. I hesitated and then said, no, it's been fine physically. He looked at the back for like half a second. I genuinely thought I was done right there. But for whatever reason, he didn't say anything. Maybe he didn't care. Maybe he didn't notice how bad it actually was under the lighting. He told me since it was acting up and still within some service coverage window, they could send it in for repair. Cool. A few days later, I get a notification from the repair center. They found extensive physical damage, no kidding, and said it wasn't covered. They quoted me around $700 to fix everything. At that point, I panicked. I called support and basically played dumb. I said, hey, I was told this would be covered. I don't know why it's saying physical damage. It was working fine and just started glitching. The first rep was confused. Fair. He escalated it. The supervisor I got was insanely nice, like way nicer than I deserved. She apologized multiple times, said there might have been a miscommunication at the store, and that they would honor the original expectation. I thought that meant they'd just repair it for free. Nope. A week later, I get a package. They didn't repair my phone. They replaced it with a newer model, an iPhone 14 Pro. I literally just sat there staring at the box like there is no way this just happened. I went from a cracked, dying phone to a completely new 1,800 device for free, all because I didn't admit I dropped it. I've been using it ever since and it's perfectly fine. But yeah, I still think about it sometimes. Not even in a haha I beat the system way. More like I got insanely lucky and probably didn't deserve it.